Today on Katie. Katie's cleaning out her own closet, all for an incredible cause. How Dress for Success is creating powerful career women.
There's some really nice things.
From Studio One in New York, it's Katie.
Thank you all so much. Thank you so much for coming today. You know, we have a great show in store for all of you, filled with inspiration, second chances, and transformation. And we're beginning with one that's very near and dear to me, the transformation of my closet. Earlier this year, my wardrobe stylist, Cynthia Gardner, helped me to tackle some spring cleaning in my closet at home. This is tough love here, people. Goodbye, faux fur, suede vest.
I would say that this is something that you would probably not be wearing a lot.
So cute, though. I have too many shoes.
These, I think, have seen their day.
Every year I think, maybe I'll wear those this year, and I don't. So I think we should donate these. So if you're one of those who thinks breaking up with your clothes is hard to do, I am right there with you. But during that little exercise, I learned that we wear just 20% of the clothes we own 80% of the time. Did you all know that? And the rest just hang there and collect dust. So why not put what we're not wearing to good use and give those items a purposeful second life by donating them to Dress for Success, an organization that prepares women for the jobs they want by helping them look their best, and so much more.
I am Katie Murphy. I'm the Director of Communications for Dress for Success Worldwide. Dress for Success was founded in New York City in 1997. Simply put, we help women get back to work and we empower women within the workforce. In those 17 years, we've been able to serve more than 775,000 women.
My name is Jennifer Wojtowicz. I was born and raised in Taiwan. I was laid off about 2 months ago, and it was a shocking news for sure. It definitely created a little insecurity for me, only because you don't know what's next. That was the thought process I was going through when I got laid off.
My name is Tamara Bullock, and I'm from the lovely island of Jamaica. I came to the U.S. for college. I've held a number of administrative assistant roles. I definitely now at this point want to use my degree in a different way.
My name is Eve Cardona, and I'm a single mom of 2 teenage boys that are 13 and 14. I used to work in the state office building in Harlem. I left the job because I had decided I was going to go back to school. It was a difficult decision to make. I had some concerns, obviously financial and also as a single parent. But at the time, I figured, you know, sometimes you have to take a few steps back in order to take a leap forward.
A lot of people know us as the organization that gives suits to women in need. That's just one aspect of what we do. It's really our career development and career retention programming that is the cornerstone of our organization.
I joined Dress for Success in 2009, and it's been a blessing. Right now, I'm in the works of starting my own business. One of the biggest things that Dress for Success advocates for, it's truly never give up on yourself.
Dress for Success came into my life at a very crucial time. One of the first things that Dress for Success did was assisted me in obtaining sort of like a week's worth of professional attire. And obviously when you have a nice suit on and you're looking very professional, you can, you know, stand up a little taller and you feel a little bit more confident.
Dress for Success believes that every woman can succeed. Sometimes that belief can waver a little bit, but being a part of this organization just continues to reinforce that belief. I've always been a confident person, but it's nice to be reminded.
The ultimate goal of Dress for Success is to see every woman around the world working. We would love to see more women CEOs around the world. We're all about the girl boss at Dress for Success.
So from Dress for Success, please welcome Katie Murphy.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Very good.
You know, we should mention before we start our conversation that Jennifer, Tamara, and Eve are all backstage raiding the racks, so to speak, with Cynthia. They're looking at some of the items gently worn, or in some cases not worn very much at all. And we're going to see them transformed in our next segment. But you know, it strikes me, Katie, that one of the great things about Dress for Success is the sense of community it provides for these women and support and guidance in almost all aspects of their lives.
Definitely. Whether whether she's unemployed and searching, recently employed and adjusting, or even if she's gainfully employed, even if she has a job and is succeeding, we provide programming that sort of propels her on her path to economic independence.
So how do you connect with these women, or how do they find you, and what kinds of women do you help on a regular basis?
Sure. Well, right now we have more than 130 Dress for Success locations throughout the world, and in each community we work with community-based organizations that really refer women to us. Those could be anything from domestic violence shelters to homeless shelters to educational institutions. But once a woman really makes a commitment to take her career to the next level and she has secured a job interview, they can then refer her to Dress for Success, and she comes in, and usually the suiting will be her first introduction to our organization. But from there, once she walks through our doors, she's a Dress for Success woman for life.
What is the most important thing you tell people during an interview to do, and once they're all outfitted and ready to go? Because I think people at home would appreciate this. People probably in the studio, what are the important things that really need to be accomplished during the interview process?
Well, you really have to learn how to sell yourself. A lot of women are very humble when it comes to their job interviews. We don't really like to brag about ourselves. We don't want to come across as being arrogant. But really, this is the time where you want to put your best, not just face forward, but foot forward. You want to put your best everything forward. So we try to provide them with that boost of confidence so that they know that it's okay for them to brag about themselves and to talk about themselves in that way.
You also teach financial literacy.
We do. So once a woman gets a job, what does she do with her money now that she's making money? A lot of women don't even realize the benefits of having a savings account. A lot of them go to check cashing places and don't understand that, having money in a bank can actually make you money. What's a 401k? How can you use credit cards in a smart way? So we sort of address all those issues in financial literacy. And this is a program that we have had 100% success with. Every woman that comes through our financial literacy program at least walks away having a savings account. She understands how to make a budget for herself and for her family.
That's so important. That's great.
Thank you. Good for you.
Well, let's go back to where it all began, which was really paying it forward with clothes so women could then make better lives for themselves.
Right.
And so who donates these clothes?
Well, it is everyday women. It's women like you and I. That was my first introduction to Dress for Success long before I was an employee. I donated my clothing, and ever since then I have sort of kept tabs on the organization, and I feel like there are women around the world who do that. All the clothing that we do provide for our women comes from other women in the community.
And are there guidelines for donating? Because I bet a lot of people watching this
Of course.
think that they have things in their closet that they would like to be used by someone else.
Right, so all the clothing that we provide for our women is office appropriate attire. So if you feel comfortable wearing it to an interview, then that's something that we would take.
Right.
And you feel like you are completely unstoppable, and that's what we want women to think when they go for that interview.
And your success rate is really high, isn't it, in terms of getting people hired?
It is. Dress for Success has been around for 17 years now, and in those 17 years, we have helped over 775,000 women around the world.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Well, guess what? We are helping 3 more, because when we come back, Jennifer, Tamara, and Eve's new Dress for Success looks. We're going to find out what they chose and why. That's right after this. With Dress for Success Director of Communications, Katie Murphy. Every year, Dress for Success helps 75,000 women gain and retain employment. 3 of those women, Jennifer Wojtovic, Tamara Bullock, and Eve Cardona, are here today. Now, earlier, my wardrobe stylist, Cynthia, helped them raid my closet to put together some new looks that hopefully suit their style. I cannot wait to see my clothes on them and to see what they chose. Let's start with Jennifer. She's 27, has a degree in finance. She's hoping to start her own business. Here's Jennifer when she arrived this morning. And let's see Jennifer in her new threads. Come on, Jennifer. Wow. Hi, Jennifer. You look fantastic. Come sit down. We'll talk in a moment. You look great.
Thank you.
Do I really have to get those? I'm kidding. Next we have Tamara. You look so good in them. Tamara's 30. She's been working in financial services, but she wants to let her creativity shine in her new job. Here's Tamara when she arrived this morning. And let's see Tamara now. Tamara, hi. Oh, wow. Nice. You look great. Have a seat. You look great.
Thank you so much.
Wow, your clothes look my clothes look so good on you. And finally, we have Eve. Eve is 36. She's a mom of 2 teenagers, 2 boys. She's currently working on her degree in social work. She's trying to figure out her next step. Here's Eve when she arrived this morning. And let's see Eve now. Wow, nice. Hi, Eve. Have a seat. That's fantastic. All right, so ladies, how do you feel in your new clothes? What do you think?
Wonderful.
Yeah?
Powerful.
Yeah? How
I feel
about
like
you?
$1 million.
Well, you all look fantastic. And Cynthia did a beautiful job with all 3 of you today, and she's in our audience. Hi, Cynthia. So tell us about the clothes you chose for the ladies today.
Well, I know it's going to be tough for you to give those up, but they're walking out with them, and they look beautiful, and they'll get lots of use out of them. Jennifer really looked great in separates. Her figure really sort of spoke to separates, and that color and the fabric was just beautiful on her face. So I felt that she would really make great use of that for interviews, and she could work that day into evening, which was fun, and she seemed to really favor that. Tamara went right for the suit. She gravitated towards the suits for her interest in international relations, and I thought she could really, really use that suit. And it is a boss suit, so so it will.
Oh, that's right, and we're all about female bosses. So.
Yes, yep. She really can use that well, and it's just a great suit. It's got beautiful fabric. It doesn't wrinkle, and then she just needed a little softness. So we did the Max Mara charmeuse underneath, which really softened it up and just brought beautiful color to her face. Eve just loved sort of a soft feminine look, yet this dress, it has a little cap sleeve, which is I prefer for daytime and an interview. I think it's nice to have a little cap sleeve. Just fell nicely over her curves, and she just really, really related to this dress. So again, the color is beautiful, the texture is beautiful, and I think she can really feel authoritative but yet feminine when she's looking for a job in this.
And Katie, this dress would be fine. I mean, I know you guys usually favor suits or suiting, but a dress that Eve's wearing like that would be fine for an interview, but I guess maybe if she were interviewing at a bank or a more conservative workplace, maybe not so much.
Right, yeah, I really think it depends on the position and also the personality of the person.
Well, I think you all look amazing. Let me find out a little bit more about you all. Jennifer, I know you are interested in starting your own trucking business, so how is Dress for Success helping you with that?
Well, that's the good thing about Dress for Success. They have grown so much, and it's just not about clothes anymore. So they actually offer a small business workshop right now at this point for females who are interested to start their own business, and that's what I'm planning on taking and take it off.
Well, good luck with that. Meanwhile, Tamara, you went from being an administrative assistant, which you really enjoyed, but you're ready to branch out a little bit and spread your wings.
I'm looking now to make the transition into something that I'm more passionate about, which is international affairs. And so I'm looking to network with professionals in the area and to decide which career path I'll take in that area.
And is Dress for Success giving you some ideas of some of those professional organizations that exist so you can go and start networking?
Absolutely, absolutely. And definitely I have a staff mentor. I consider her my mentor, Amy, and I bounce a lot of ideas off of her. But I also use the Career Resource Center. They have quite a few career development tools that we all use while we're looking for work, while we're currently employed, and just to take us to the next level.
Meanwhile, Eve, so you have 2 teenage boys.
I do.
God bless you, Eve. It's not easy, is it?
No.
And you're interested, you're going back to school, and you want to study social work.
Right.
What is it about that profession that appeals to you?
Well, in my heart, I'm an advocate, which is why I'm drawn to the field of social work. So I'm looking to continue to access the resources that Dress for Success makes available to us, like the mock interviews and the career counselors, in order to continue to make those connections and move into the field.
Well, good luck to all of you. And, I've always been a big advocate and a big supporter of Dress for Success. Nothing gives me more pleasure to see my clothes look fantastic on the 3 of you. I wish you all the best. And, this isn't the only thing that came out of my closet cleaning experience. We have, in fact, a whole rack of dresses that we hope you all will enjoy. So other women who are part of the Dress for Success organization, there's some really nice things. Armani, yes. I love this. I'm so sad to lose it, but I know it's going to look great on someone else. And we also wanted to do something else for you all. You will all be receiving $500 gift cards so you can continue to dress for success. So go out and buy yourself something else. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, it's so nice to see you, Katie. And it's such a great organization. Thanks for telling everyone about it. And if you'd like to learn more, you can go to our website at katiecouric.com and clean out your closet and give to Dress for Success.
Please.
We'll be right back.